Here we go. You want me to do the intro? Yeah, welcome to the Q&A pod, episode 5, where we talk about everything sports, a little bit of politics, some fun, and we're here. 5 episodes in, baby, let's go.
Yes, sir. We made it.
Yeah, we got 5. Our goal is to get to, 100, and then see where we're at?
Yeah. By 100, we need to be like somewhere.
Yeah, we need to have like a little following, you know?
Yeah, something.
Right now we get fucking 20 viewers a show, but that's fine, better than 0.
Yeah, facts. We haven't really even told our friends yet. This is still on the DL.
Yeah. We're trying to make as much content as possible, and then go from there, and then tell people.
Yes, sir. So what's today? What we talking about today? What we got?
There's a lot, man. I think we start with UFC because that's the stuff that's coming up first. There's UFC on Saturday in Abu Dhabi. I think we kind of predicted on the last show, but now we got it for sure. We have Hamzat Chimaev taking on Kamaru Usman now, and then
huge
Alex
matchup.
Yeah, Volkanovski versus Islam Makhachev, another big matchup. It's a really good UFC card. Let's go through the card. I just want to make sure. Is it 294?
Yeah.
UFC 294. So we got Makhachev Volk, Kamaru Usman Hamzat, Magomed Ankalaev, Johnny Walker. And then the other fights, I would say you have to be a hardcore fan. Ikram Aliskerov is a really good fighter. He's fighting Walery Alves, and then Said Nurmagomedov, and a guy I have never heard of.
Bro, all the non main guys, if they're Russian or Islamic, we know they're gonna win. That's how this works.
That's it. There's a guy I want to shout out. His name is Javed Bashrat. He's a Afghani fighter. He fights out of the UK though. He's unbelievable. He's undefeated. I've been watching him since Dana White's Contender Series. And he fought an Israeli guy who called him a terrorist. Oh. And it was the most gangster shit ever. And the guy's like, okay, we'll see who's a terrorist.
That was last card, no? Or recently?
No. It was last year.
Last year?
And then he fucked him up. I was like, this is the cleanest way to just beat somebody. I'm glad that MMA is a sport because there's no other sport in the world where you could say that. If you played soccer, for example, in 2006, I think, Italy's defender called, whatever his fucking name was, Cannavaro, called Zidane a terrorist or some shit. And Zidane headbutted his ass like a true Arab because he was salty as fuck. Got a red card, kicked out of the game, changed the whole game.
Lost the World Cup for them, but
I wouldn't say he lost. They went to penalties. They had a chance to win. It doesn't matter. But now in this, you could do shit like that in MMA. It's like, you know what? We're going to fight and we're going to find out who the fucking terrorist is. That's why I fucking love MMA. This is what I love about Dana and the UFC is they let you do whatever the fuck you want. To some degree. Obviously, you can't go around fucking saying saying it's somebody a terrorist and calling them maybe the N-word is there's levels to what you could say to somebody. They're both wrong. But I was glad he let it go, and then they fought, and he fucked him up.
Bro, Dana doesn't really take stances. He just says it's the fight game. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Yo, because the fight game is really fucked. If you dig deep into the fight game, it's run by gangsters and hoodlums and big money mafias, all dating back to boxing, and they don't care. They just want to promote the fight that people are going to watch. And let's be real. We all fucking love drama, So,
yeah. What was weird, though? You know what stance he took out, which was, strange for me? The no flags, which he's backtracked on now. Well, I'm like, why the fuck wouldn't you let flags go? And then he backtracked, last week, 2 weeks ago.
At that time, the time they took it out was during the beginning of Russia-Ukraine war. And there's a lot of Russian fighters. And I think he didn't want to promote the Russian flags. Not him. The higher ups, the guy, the big bosses, and he's owned by them to some degree, ESPN, Disney.
He has a contract, right? But bro, it's fighting. If you're Disney, you can't be left winged about fucking fighting. You know what I mean?
You can't care. You can't bring politics into it. If you bring politics into it, we're never gonna. It doesn't make sense. There's another good fight too. Mohamed Mukayev, he's undefeated. Tim Elliott. Mohamed Mukayev is another one of those OG Dagestani guys, Chechen guys, wrestlers. He lives in the UK as well. He's fucking gross. He almost got his leg snapped the last fight. I think I showed you guys in the group chat.
Yeah.
He got his leg fucking yanked back. It was just,
I
it was
remember.
fucking gruesome. And he didn't tap. He gets up and then chokes the guy
He
out.
wins, yeah.
I'm like,
That's
yeah,
heart, bro. That's straight heart.
yeah. So he's fighting too. Those two guys, like, look, if we're gonna make any sort of like future prediction, I would say Muhammad Mukayev is a guaranteed world champion, and Javid Bashra is a guaranteed world champion. Both of them.
You heard it here first.
Yeah,
Q's
guaranteed world champion. Or they'll be fighting for a belt. It's hard to know whether they're actually going to be world champions. They're going to get a shot, and I think that's all you need as a fighter is just one shot. Look at fucking Sean Strickland's bitch ass.
Yeah. He's gonna lose his fucking belt. Everyone's like amped to fight him, like amped. Either Hamza or Usman are coming for him.
They're licking their chops, bro.
Yeah,
they can take him down and just fucking ground and pound maul him.
Yo, so we kind of touched on it, but not really. Usman Chimaev, fucking huge fight.
Yeah.
What are we thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm gonna go with Hamzat just because I like both of them. I changed my stance on Hamzat for political reasons.
And Usman.
Yeah, I used to not like Usman too. I used to think, I don't know if it was the way the UFC persona around him marketed him. He used to look like he seemed like ingenuine, like disgenuine.
He's corny.
And I was like, yo, maybe he couldn't figure out his way to like talk to the media. Yeah, he seemed kind of corny, and I was like, yo, I don't really like this guy. But then over time, he's just been better and better and better, and now it's like he seems like to me like he's just being himself, and I like him way more now. So as a fan, I like him as a fan. I mean, it's not personal, obviously. Hamzat, same thing. Hamzat at the start just seemed like a reckless, wild maniac, and then now it's like, oh, this guy's a pretty nice dude.
Yo, he still is. He's fucked.
Yeah, he's a killer, like deep down, I think, for sure.
Did you watch the fucking DC's thing where they were like talking in the interview and the guy's just staring at him the whole time with a little smile on his face too, with his head down?
Yeah, and Hamza, I don't know. Hamza has a low-key beef with the other Dagestanis. Like, they're boys, but they're not,
He's Chechenian. It's like there's some like a political like
a little bit, but they're all run by the same. There's a gangster dude that runs both Dagestan and Chechnya now.
Yeah,
I forget his name. He's real rich, real gangster. That's a real gangster. Those are the guys I'm scared to even mention on this pod.
Just in case,
Yeah, you run into him like, I didn't say anything bad, dude. I don't care. Don't kill me.
That fight is a sick fight, though. I hope it's a bloodbath. I hope it's like, even if they go to the ground, it's a good fight. You know what I mean?
I mean, Kamaru's just like, he's a strong dude, but Hamzat's a legit 200-pounder. 200 pounds.
I think Usman is too. He's just short.
Short though, which is huge in MMA because you keep your distance from your opponent, which affects wrestling too. I don't know what Hamzat's game plan is. You never know with the guy, man. We know he can go 5 rounds, but against Kevin Holland, he just sprinted.
That doesn't count. That's just like
Is he going to sprint though? He likes to sprint, bro. And sprinting doesn't work. It's like high-level fights, sprinting doesn't work. You don't just fucking go, all right, ready, fight, and then...
Usman looks like he lost a step. Ever since the Edwards knockout, he just looks like... There's only been one fight since, but he looked fucking bad in that rematch.
Man, it's hard when the guy that knocked you out is the guy you're fighting again. He knocked him the fuck out. He was winning, though. In fairness to Usman, he was fucking raping Edwards. Edwards looked defeated. And I'm not going to lie. What Dean Thomas said during that fight right before John Anik was like, he is not the cloth from which he's cut. Excuse me. He literally said, it looked like he was accepting an L. Like, okay, you know what? I'll just take the 5-round loss. At least I didn't get knocked out. And then he landed the head kick out of fucking nowhere. I was FaceTiming my friend, and I'm like, man, another Kamaru win. This guy's just running. Like, he's just the GOAT now. This is just boring. Like, it's not even – he's just raping everyone. And then I'm like, oh! And my link was a little ahead of his. And he's like, what?
That's the worst. I hate that so much.
He's like, what? And he looks, he's like, oh!
Fuck,
bro,
man.
And he just died. He flying like, whoop.
Yeah. The thing is, though, like, when they did the rematch, I expected Usman to body him because of how much he dominated the first fight outside of the kick. And he just didn't look the same. Like, he looks like he's lost a step. He looks slow.
I don't think he lost a step, man. I don't think that's it. I think it was just Leon became so good. When you become a champion, and you'll probably see this with Sean Strickland too, you get there's a legendary boxing trainer. Why the hell did I forget his name? Teddy Atlas. He said you get like 30% better or 40% better just by being a champion. And you could literally see that in Leon Edwards. I think Leon just just 40% more confident, which is huge in the world of professional sports to get like 40% better, 30%. I don't want to put a number on it, but he just gets so much more confident. It's amazing, man. You could see it. I'm like, wow, Leon looks really confident. Like he wasn't afraid of Kamaru. He was into him. He was making Kamaru work, which is usually the other way around. Kamaru usually makes you work. He puts the pressure on you. So it was really.
Usman, like, yeah, Leon looked amazing, but Usman looked bad too. I don't know if it's because Leon looked good, but you can both look good. Those fights happen. That just wasn't one of them. That's why I'm kind of nervous for this fight.
I don't even think he won a round. It was like
no. Bro, he got taken down bare. Like, he's supposed to have this high level like takedown defense, which against Chimaev will be very helpful. But like, I don't know if he's the same fighter. Because once you get knocked out like that, you're not the same fighter sometimes.
I think Kamaru's wrestling is so grossly overrated, and let me tell you why. Not because I think he's a good wrestler. He has no knees, bro. His knees are so bad that
the defense.
It doesn't. You need your knees in wrestling, bro. His knees are so bad. I think he's been just masking, using his wrestling as like his background as like masking his injuries because he really can't actually wrestle that well. Like his knees are so bad. He walks backwards going down steps so he doesn't put pressure on his knees. I literally watched him do it coming out of the octagon. Yeah. He walked backwards. I'm like, yo, this guy's knees must be so bad they're finished. So he's like he doesn't want to wrestle. He does not want wrestling matches because wrestling is so bad on your knees. It's a killer thing for your knees,
bro. They've always been bad. I think that's why his defense is so good. He's trying to avoid it.
He avoids it. Yeah, he doesn't want to wrestle people. Against Masvidal the first time, that really boring fight where he was just clinching him. Yeah. I'm like, look, if Kamaru really wanted, he would he took him down a few times. I'm like, he could take him down more, but his knees can't take it. But I think Masvidal knew that and was like, okay, when we fight again, I'm gonna try to, play with him a little bit. But then he got knocked the fuck out, and
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think Chimaev's gonna win. I think it's the time where you pass that torch. New champion's coming. It's his run. I think the UFC wants him to win. They're both good stories because if Usman wins, he gets a chance at the belt. Everyone believes in him again. It's his second belt, like second weight class or whatever. So it's a good story either way for Dana. But I don't know. He's just kind of old now. I don't know. I don't know if just the last fight's biasing me.
36. I think it's biasing you. It'll be. I would say if I was to put a percent on it, it's 55 Chimaev, 45 Kamaru. That's they're both too good. Like when fights are too good and guys are too close in skill, you can't. It's 55-45. It's not 50-50 just because Khamzat is 29 and he's in his prime. He's got 4 more years of prime. Kamaru's past his prime. But Kamaru's been masking his knee problems the last 6 years. Like he's still physically in his prime.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know
does it really matter?
Yeah, exactly. Did you see him, Chimaev pick up what's his face, DC?
Yeah, he made him look like a baby.
Bro, he's gonna toss Usman around if DC's that easy to lift for him.
No, DC's just an old man now. It doesn't matter. I don't think that affects anything. Kamaru still knows how to wrestle. I hope this doesn't get misconstrued. I know, like, wrestling is just so tough on your knees. And when you have knee problems, bro, and I'm a guy that has, like, 4 surgery on my knees, there's just some things you just don't want to do, man. Like, being on your knees and wrestling is just uncomfortable. So I think Kamaru's a master of like, clinch. He's a master clincher. Yeah. He knows when to clinch. He's a master of distance. And he knows how to avoid wrestling. And I think Leon knew that, too. And Leon was like, when they got in the clinch and Leon tripped him, I think Kamaru was like, what the fuck? I didn't expect that. Like, you're just like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that myself as a fan.
It's weird, too, because he off Trevor Whitman.
A terrible move, in my opinion. Just because you lost, the dude fucking carried you through all the big fights. You lost 2 fights against a guy that was just a little better.
Whitman was a striking coach mainly, too. Like, that was his specialty.
Still the head coach, though.
Yeah.
Trevor Whitman's an amazing coach. No, not anymore.
Yeah, he's gone.
I don't know who's coach. He's back to his old team. I don't know who the coach is. I honestly, I know who he is by face. I think it's the big Brazilian guy.
Yeah.
Is it? Actually, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I don't think it matters.
You don't think it matters? On 10 days' notice, too, I don't think it matters. But I think I'm predicting a stand-up fight. And the thing is, if it's standing, I'm going to give it to Khamzat. I don't think Usman can trade blows with him.
No, I think Khamzat's going to try to prove a point. Try to take him down.
Yeah. But I think he'll defend it. We'll see. Bro, the thing is, no matter how much you know fighting,
anything could happen.
Anything fucking happens.
There's never been people that are just constantly right with predicting fights. Even the guys that know the guys and are around them 24/7, and they're like, oh, this guy could do this. Bro, Sean Strickland against Izzy. Who could have predicted that shit?
No, yeah. This is why if you're a gambler, the UFC
It's not the right place.
No, but the payouts are nice if you just, say fuck it.
Yeah, if you hit, like, I would say if you're going to take, always bet with the wrestler if you're going to take a wrestler versus striker. If like, it's 55-40 or 40-45, right?
Interesting.
Wrestler versus striker. But now you have two wrestlers, and neither of their striking is that great, let's be honest. Like, Kamaru's not striking is okay at best, I would say, a little above average, slightly average to above average. Hamzat, same thing. Slightly average to above average. Neither of them are killer strikers. Like, it's kind of be like it's going to be a weird kickboxing match. But I have a feeling it's a 3-rounder. He was training for, I think, for a 5-rounder. Now he's trying fighting for 3. Hamzat's going to try to blitz him. Like, fuck it. This guy hasn't been training.
Maybe.
I'm going to fucking just go sprint. And then
his coach I don't think he listens to his coaches either.
No, Hamzat, bro, no fighters will take you listen to your coach and you're like, okay, that kind of makes sense. But in the fight, shut the fuck up.
But Hamza's the guy to trade for fucking 4 months, this one game plan, then walk and say, fuck the plan. I'm going to kill him.
That's literally all the Dagestanis, bro. I've seen Javier Mendez yell at Habib and Islam, like, stick to the plan.
Yeah.
Stick to the plan. And they're probably like, no.
No, it's,
I got to prove a point.
We did Islam Volk already, so I don't think we need to do it again. I think the summary for Islam Volk is if you're a bettor, you bet on Islam. But if you're a gambler, you bet on Volk.
Yeah. If you want to make a little money, like let's do it like by thousands. If you bet $1,000, which is like a good amount of money, not that much, bet on Islam. If you want to make bank, and you got like 10 racks to waste, take that 10K, slap it on Volk, and forget about it.
Yeah, great on.
Yeah, great fuck it, make an extra 15 racks, and you get your money back. Like, you're good. That's what if I was a gambler, that's what I would do. Fuck it,
dude. I like these UFC cards in the middle of the day too. Like, they're underrated in my opinion.
Yeah, I like it. I like it too. I just I hate that it's one Manchester's playing, so now I have to be double watching.
We can play both. Who gives a fuck? Yeah. The UFC, like, bro, between matches, it takes so fucking long. It drives me nuts. They just throw in sponsorship, commercial, like all this bullshit. Like, I don't care.
15, 20 minutes. Well, they have time slots they have to fit, right?
Why? Because the fighters need to get ready?
Yeah, fighters got to be ready. Like, they usually know roughly within 5-10 minutes when the walkout's going to be, and they got to kill time. So
dude, it's annoying because if I've seen cards where people are just getting knocked out or subbed really quickly, and the fights still start when they're supposed to start. I'm like, bro, you're like an hour ahead of schedule right now.
Yeah. They do that. There was another fight organization, I think Habib's, I watched once, and it was just fight. Like, no, there was no breaks. Like, just finish the whole event as quickly as possible.
That's how it should be. I'm down to watch that.
I don't know. I like the production, patient. You go grab food.
The food's nice, yeah.
Yeah, you take your time. Like, there's no rush. You talk. You're like, yo, what are the odds now? Like, and then I don't like rushing through it. I don't care. I'm down for the whole experience. I guess I've watched
the last few by myself, so I fucking hated it.
No, I even liked it by myself. Even this weekend, I'm watching with you guys. But if I watch by myself, I don't even mind. Light up a shisha, relax.
Yeah, I think I think the UFC is the biggest, like, chill with your boys and watch kind of sport. That's
why they kill it. Fighting in general.
Yeah, fighting, boxing.
In the 90s, people watched Tyson like that. Like, that's why a lot of fight fans, that was their thing. The older generations watched Tyson fights. Muhammad Ali. Bro, Muhammad Ali's fights got like 500 million people.
Back then, too.
Yeah, but they were on national TV. So, like, they'd be on, like, NBC or something. And it was like the whole world is watching.
Yeah. That's how you become
fucking crazy.
That's the greatest athlete of all time. Like, that's how you become it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when every person in the world knows who you are, it's the easiest like way to, like, you're on NBC. Back then, NBC is like the NBC, ABC, whatever. You're on the global stage, and every country in the world, their BBC, their CBCs of the world, whatever their national outlet is putting your fight on. Holy fuck, man, that's a different level. We didn't I wish I got to experience that shit.
Yo, I feel like YouTube should do this.
Yeah, it's a great idea, bro, but I don't think it's that easy. These guys are all it's so much money, man.
Yeah,
they don't want to make it as easy as possible for the consumer. If the NBA or fucking UFC or NFL wanted to make as much money as possible, they would say, we're going to make one platform for everyone to watch everything, right?
Yeah.
And then it's accessible to anyone in the world for $25.
Yeah. It was supposed to be DAZN.
DAZN, man. DAZN's fucking trash. DAZN, you fucking suck.
They lost everything. We're not even gonna bring up the fight last weekend because I mean worth talking about. It was so fucking bad.
Yo, that was the shittiest shit I've ever
Yeah.
watched. I'm disappointed in myself as an MMA fan that I've watched that.
Yo,
just as a fight fan.
I felt dirty after. Like, I didn't feel right, you know?
Yeah, it feels weird. It's like when you like jerk off to some nasty porn or some shit.
Yeah, you get the clarity after. You're like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
That was just fucked up. Why did I watch all those foot videos? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Did they say it again?
Yeah, bro. Like, it was so weird, man. I'm like, yo, this is so dumb. And KSI versus Tommy Fury. People are shitting on Tommy Fury. Firstly, KSI did fucking nothing. I'm so glad I didn't watch it with loud volume, because every time I would turn it up, I'd hear the commentator. I'm like, what? They're like, KSI, like they were so biased towards KSI. It was fucking ridiculous. I'm like, yo, he's not landing shit. He landed one average punch. They literally showed it in the replay, and it was like he missed his head, but kind of landed. And I'm like, yo, they're like, oh, what a great overhand right. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It was really bad. There was a lot of energy, but then he just kept clinching every time. It's
clinch. Yeah, and I'm like, yo, Tommy was landing nice shots on him. And they blame Tommy like he's the pro. I'm like, yo, if a guy doesn't engage, even as a pro, what the fuck do you do? He's not engaging. He's in his Michael Venom Page stance, like hands down, bumping, clinch. Like, yo, it was just weird, bro. And I was like, yo, this whole event sucks. The fights suck. Logan looks shit. I swear to God, if I train a year and a half, I can knock this bitch out. I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that? You look like shit. He looks like those muscle heads that don't know how to punch.
Yeah, he is. He genuinely is.
His brother's so much better. I'm like, yo, don't talk. You're not even in the same stratosphere as your brother.
This is the end, I think, of influencer boxing.
Yeah,
I hope.
No, it definitely is. Yeah. The only guy I would left watching is if Jake fights a real fighter. I'll probably watch that.
Yeah.
But exactly. All these guys are finished to me. Slim, I'm like, yo, this is fucking trash. Like,
oh, the Slim fight was good. I like the Slim fight.
Slim and Salt Poppy.
Yeah, it was an only good fight.
I like Salt Poppy. I wanted him to win, but I like Slim too as a guy. They're both nice guys. But just as fighters, it was just kind of
trash.
Like, yeah, I'm like, yo, you guys just not good. Like, I feel bad for people that like I want you guys to make money, but yo, you just suck. Like, it's like coming to my rec league men's game and trying to pay people to watch that. I swear it's the same thing. Like,
yeah, it is.
Like, like there's some good players that are kind of fun, but I would never charge anyone to watch that shit. Even if I tried to market it, it's just I'm scamming people. Honestly.
Yeah. Facts.
Right? It feels like a scam. I didn't pay. I'm not even going to fucking lie to you. I'll pay for UFC. I ain't pay for that shit. I scammed that shit. Yeah, there's no way I'm not paying, bro.
No one's paying. All right, yo. So we hit this bullshit for a little bit. Want to move on to a real sport? You want to talk about the WNBA?
The WNBA needs. Okay, this is out. Look, WNBA. Maybe one day when we make it big, this part will go viral. I don't. Firstly, okay,
we're supporters. We're supporters.
If you want to make it, you need to sell drama like the NBA does.
Yeah.
And in order to sell drama with females, you need to make a reality show. Make a reality show. Here, I just gave you $1 billion marketing idea. Make a reality show. Get the ins and outs, the beef between the players and the teams and the coaches. Sell the reality aspect. Then you sell that reality aspect, girls will start watching. Why? Everyone, girls, guys, love fucking reality shows. I'm guilty of that. Everyone's guilty of that. We've all watched fucking reality TV. That's how you sell it. Stop trying to sell it as this massive sport. Girls don't give a fuck. Don't lie to yourselves and say they do. They don't. Most females, not all, don't just try to get the hardcore ball fans. Those are going to watch anyways. I'll watch hardcore, like WNBA game 2, game 3, right? I'll watch sometimes. I'm a hardcore ball fan. You're not trying to sell to me. You're trying to sell to the general public. How do you do that? Build fucking drama. I don't understand why they haven't done that. Take that risk. You really want to make the sport? Take that risk.
I don't like they're trying to make it the NBA model. They're not going to pull off the NBA model with their fucking billion regular games and shit. I think they need to mix it up. Like, you look at the UFC, the successful women's sports are like the UFC, tennis, and women's soccer, right? And the thing they all have in common is they're not like a league. They're like tournaments, or they're like, you know what I mean? They're one-off big events that gain traction, gain social media hype. I think people would tune into that. I think you need to switch up the model completely.
Bro, they also need to build characters. Like you need to build these people. Like, They're not building good characters, bro. The only people came to watch Brittany Griner because she fucking was trapped in a prison in Russia. That's not a reason people should be watching.
That's a good point too. The other character I watch is Sabrina, and it's because of Kobe, right? Or even Kelsey Plum. Kelsey Plum had this huge fucking, like, she threw a football or something, threw something in the stands. I mean, yo, this bitch got an arm on her, right? That's some social media shit. You know what I mean? Those are the moments you're talking about. Like, just maybe not a reality show, but like, just market them.
Why?
Market them somehow.
Reality show works, bro. MMA is the ultimate reality show.
Nah, yeah, but it's
no,
fighting.
It is. It's the ultimate reality show. You got this guy's drama, Habib's drama with Connor. Yo, we're gonna jump each other. We're gonna fuck you up. That shit sold 2.5 million. The whole world watched that shit.
100%.
What drama do they have? There's no drama. They don't know how to build it. You got to get a reality show to build it. You got to have cameras following them, and then give them a shot to build themselves as characters. Like, people don't want to say they're characters. That's nonsense. That's the epitome of life is having that character that people look up to and watch.
Yeah.
That WWE aspect of sports. NBA has so many characters. Jokic is you go ahead.
Did you watch the quarterback on Netflix?
Not yet. I'm watching Beckham right now.
But that type of shit, like the F1 quarterback.
Exactly. That's reality TV, bro.
That's how you do it for them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. F1 model. Follow the F1 model. Get people deep inside and understand the struggles you go through. And then people will respect you. We all know you can fucking hoop. No one cares, though, because you're not dunking. You're not doing anything exciting. I'm sorry. The general fan is not going to give a fuck. And that's okay.
Yeah, when you watch like UFC or even tennis, it's like they're obviously worse than the men are, but I'm still watching. I'm still excited. I still want to see moments. You know what I mean?
My favorite fight of all time is Weili Zhang and Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Bro, you know what pissed me off? I think someone went up to Kelsey Plum and was like telling her how much they loved watching like her play basketball, right? And they're like, I love watching women play basketball. She's like, nah, don't compliment me because I'm a woman. Compliment me because my basketball is gonna be, yo, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Take the compliment. Drop this ego and help build the game. Like, technically, they're the pioneers for the WNBA, right? They're like the Bill Russell and like those early stage people right now.
They're too hardcore with this. Oh, love me because I'm a hooper, not because I'm a girl. Bro, relax. No one cares that you're a girl. None of us care that you're a female. We've just been programmed. We watch the NBA, and it's so much more skilled than you guys. And now when we watch you guys, you're trying to be like, yeah, I'm just as good. You're not just as good. To the average fan, you look slower.
Yeah,
you don't shoot as fast. Your forms are uglier, but we don't care. Give us a reason to watch. Don't it be like you got to watch me for my skills. What?
Yeah.
We watch NCAA female not because of the skills. We're watching that shit because of the drama.
Oh yeah, what's her name? Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese.
Yeah, you're watching it because of the drama. Why do you think they're staying in college? All these WNBA girls are fucking lost. They think they're like freedom fighters, dude. I want you to make millions. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, take our money.
Yeah, I'll give you my money. I'm a consumer. I will pay. I'll buy your jerseys. I don't give a shit. I have no quarrel because you're a girl. I know you could hoop better than most average dudes too, but that's not why I want to watch you. Create that drama. Like, show us the deep end. Like F1. F1 it was the GOAT at that with their Netflix show.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, and bro, no one watched F1 before.
Like, no one gave a fuck.
Yeah. Now they're fucking popping.
Bro, they're popping. They're fucking everywhere now. People invest. I still don't watch it. I'm not a hardcore fan, but it's entertaining as fuck. I'll watch a few episodes here and there randomly when I'm bored. And I'm like, yo, this is lit.
Yeah.
It's so entertaining. WNBA needs to do that, and they need to do it bad. And maybe they are doing it, and we don't know, because we're on the outside looking in. Maybe on the inside. But if they haven't done it, there's your fucking meal ticket. Please do it.
Yeah, the thing the NBA is they don't like to they don't want to put on Netflix. The NBA does this with the regular teams. They do like the open gym with the Raptors. They have the behind the scenes.
But that's the Raptors doing it. That's the Raptors doing it.
Yeah, the teams do it fine, but they don't really put it up anywhere.
Yeah, just YouTube.
Yeah, so
they don't promote it that much. And
I don't like this. That's the part I don't like about the NBA too. They're kind of like.
It's because they're like they're like an FBI. I call them like an FBI organization.
Yeah,
they're gangster run. Yeah, they're gangster run. They want you to be a certain way. They know what you're doing. The NBA all times. They know that's why having a rumor, like whenever you hear a rumor about a player, I'm always like the NBA is low key allowing that rumor to happen. They know, like they can off that rumor.
No, I
They
think the
let it
NBA
happen.
knows he's doing it before everyone else does, but once it's out, it's out. Like John Morant, there was no stopping that guy.
Yeah, John Morant went reckless, right? But I think they knew. But at the same time, like they didn't do a good job of saying, "Yo, he's a kid." They just discipline,
The
fuck him.
first time?
Yo, they got to make the world like you got to get the world to control the narrative about your players in a good way. Like be like, "Yo, come on," and be like, "Yo, at the end of the day, we get it. He didn't promoting the guns is wrong. Whatever he did, like at the end of the day, bro, he's single. He was at a strip club. Like, why did that establishment take those videos? That's the first
Oh
problem.
yeah, that's fucked.
Like, why do you care what he's doing in his off time? Like, I'm not gonna judge him for that. I don't give a fuck who does whatever they want in their off time. You
Yeah,
know, like that's their off time. They make millions if they want to go to the strip club. And I'm not. I'm not
bro. James
the moral
Harden's the
police.
MVP of Houston strip clubs. Like, okay,
Yeah, I'm
you
not the.
did it.
Why did you make Draw look way worse? Like I guarantee. I saw Jeremy Lamb once at a Florida club by himself, smoking shisha and shit. I'm not trying to put him out there. No one
Damn,
cared
bro,
though.
why are you exposing him?
Yeah, but no one cared, right?
Yeah,
No one cared. Like he was sitting by himself, smoking shisha by himself at some club. I'm like, yo, this dude don't give a fuck. Some dude that came up, dabbed him. He's chilling. I'm like, okay, like why do they blasted John Morant as if he fucking murdered someone?
yeah,
Like,
bro.
relax.
If they blasted WNBA players like that, I understand it's not like a positive image, but we'd all tune in way more.
Yeah.
So
Let us see like pull back the curtain a little bit. Girls love drama.
This might be a dumbass question, but like, do you know how many WNBA teams there are? Because it's definitely not 30.
No, not even close to 30, bro.
Not even close, right?
Maybe like 18 or some shit. I'd have to
18?
let's Google that real quick.
Yeah, because like that's the other thing. Like if Toronto had a WNBA team, I'd be invested.
Same.
You're like, and you know the tickets would be cheap. I'd go.
Oh my god, 12 teams.
Fuck. Just do a tournament. You don't need a season. 12 teams not enough.
$1 million tournament.
Big, like make it a big, like a World Cup tournament. Do something. Make it international. Just try different things at this point. You know what I mean? You can't just steal the NBA model. It's not going to work.
Yeah, they're kind of dumb. I don't know who's running that business, bro. Let us run that business. I swear to God, I could run that business. I have zero doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Zero doubt. I'd be like, I'd hire the right producers, bring them in, tell them how to make the show, run the show, pull back the curtain. I'd make a turn. I'd try it. Try a tournament, bring it on international, like sell it to the world. Don't just be like, yeah, what are you trying to do this NBA stuff? Nobody cares about the New York Liberty versus the Las Vegas Aces now. Nobody.
Yo, low key, the NBA is a very old school business.
Oh,
like they're not like with the times that much.
But there was social media. I'll give them that.
Yo, you think so? Like I think House of Highlights. It's not them, but like
bro, they love the drama, bro. The drama's goated.
The NBA will never post it.
Of course they won't. They'll let it go though.
Yeah.
The Game of Zones, all that shit, bro. You watch all that, you're like, this is incredible. The drama with like every year you get new drama with rookies, right? This year it's Wembanyama. Then you got the constant villains or the world, the KDs. Then you got the heroes, LeBron and the Currys.
Yeah.
Then you got like new villains that are coming up, like Luka, and if you want to say like Jaylen Brown, Jason.
Yo,
I don't know. It depends on what side of the spectrum.
I don't understand this Luka hate because he's a little fat.
I don't hate Luka, but I think it's just I don't know. Let him build up, be a villain. Then you got Kyrie, who's like a super villain to some people.
Yeah, facts.
Kyrie's
like a dumb villain though.
Nah, I disagree. I think Kyrie's just open-minded. No,
in the media's eyes, like he's a stupid villain.
Fuck the media, bro. I'm the media.
Oh, here we go. There it is.
Fuck the media. They're trying to blame a guy for like learning. I'm like, you cocksuckers, man. That shit just bothers me. I'm like, dude, you can't make a mistake in this world. Like, if you're that big, like, it's like you have to be perfect. Bro, there's so many guys that fucked up. What?
The guys are perfect. Steph Curry's perfect. LeBron outside of the decision was perfect.
Debated?
You
could debate it. Debatable.
Yeah, they're just, I don't know.
Curry's fine.
Curry's clean.
Clean image.
Curry's a little weird though. He posts all like sexual things with his wife. I don't know. It kind of like gives me the wrong vibe. You see those?
Yeah, I saw he had a boner and shit. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, he's like holding her. He's got his cock like kind of hard. I'm like, why are you posting this, bro?
Yeah, I'm like, you could have posted way other shit, Like, I didn't really see that, bro. I like, we don't care. You're married. We know what you're doing. Like,
yeah, it's fine. Yo, it's also like he's also showing like, would you rather like give up chocolate or sex? He's like, chocolate. I would never give up sex. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Relax, you horn dog.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, great job.
He comes off super Christian too, like, or not Christian, but like good guy, clean, religious, whatever, right?
Yeah, that's fine though. You're allowed to do that with your wife and their religion. Like, it's I don't give a fuck. I don't think anyone gives a fuck.
But this is the subtle post. It's just kind of weird.
It was weird, yeah. It was just, I'm like, I literally on my side, I was like, okay. I almost unfollowed him. I think I'm like, I don't need to see this bullshit.
He's a boring follow.
Yeah, he is. I think I did unfollow him.
Yeah.
A lot of them, they get their media sells their shit for them.
Yeah, like honestly, House of Highlights, all those kind of accounts.
Bleacher Report,
that's better.
all of them. Yeah, they do a good job. Actually, they've been getting dry lately too, though. It's hard, man. Constantly making content. It's a fucking.
We put out one thing a week and we're struggling.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like those, like I feel like you should put out more value versus quantity, but to get fame or like not fame, to get recognition, you have to put out a lot of quantity.
Yeah, there's mixed debates. Like Gary V's like, put out 10 pieces of content a day. And there's guys like Mr. Beast's like, yo, just be consistent and improve it every time.
Yeah, exactly. Both work. It just depends on what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah, facts. Yo, so like, what do you want to hit next? We got a few topics we can touch.
I mean, we hit women, we hit UFC. What was the other one we wanted to do?
We hit women.
Oh my god,
we're clipping that one.
Someone clips that.
We're fucked.
It's over for us. It's over for us. I mean, there's a lot we could talk about. I don't want to do any of the GOAT stuff or anything like that.
Yeah.
I want to
preseason.
Oh yeah.
Preseason.
We talk about preseason basketball. So, there's a few guys that I really have to mention, and the rookies look fucking great.
It's only the rookies. Everyone else doesn't matter.
No, you don't care about the other guys. They don't give a fuck. They've been people
yesterday.
Bro, he just looks so good. I'm like, thank God. Because I predicted he would be nasty, and then Drew was telling me he's not going to be nasty, and I'm like, nah, he's going to be nasty.
Yeah, our boy Drew's a hater.
Chet is nasty.
We're all haters, low-keys to players, but for some reason, this guy just hates Chet. I don't know why.
Because he's from Zaga, tall and skinny. Zaga players never come out as good as they're projected, like Jalen Suggs and Kelly Olynyk and a lot of guys. But he's look, Chet. Just the thing with Chet, he could do so fucking much on a basketball court, bro. He could do so much. He's gonna fill up that stat sheet like a motherfucker. He could shoot. Yeah. He could pass. He could. The thing with Chet that is even more impressive is how fluid he runs for a guy that's that big. Him and Wemby, man.
The skinny guys.
I don't fucking understand, bro.
Yo,
how are they so coordinated?
He's gonna put him up there. OKC, he's the key. Like they're gonna be nice anyway, but he's what's putting them over the top. They're gonna be like the next Memphis.
Yo, like, do you think Chet is gonna end up being their best player in 3 years? Like, what their team is gonna be fucking stacked, bro.
Stacked. The thing is, I don't trust OKC at all. After they fucked up Harden, Durant, and Westbrook. It's like, yo, just pay them. If the owner's not willing to pay them, you got a real issue on your.
It wasn't that he wasn't willing to pay them; is that he knew James would want a max or close to max, and he was either between him and Ibaka, and he thought Ibaka at the time, which could have, you can see the logic that Ibaka might be a better fit because where do you fit Harden with Russ and KD, right?
You went to the finals, and what they offered Harden was like I think $5 million under max per year. I'm like, $5 million a year, bitch. Pay the tax. Pay the fucking tax.
I don't think he will. I don't think. I think he's just. I think it was about fit, and that's wrong. Sometimes fit doesn't. It may logically make sense.
Yeah.
Like fit works better, but on a basketball court. But then you're like, talent supersedes all, in my opinion. Talent's the number one thing.
They would have figured it out. They slipped on that one. This one though, hopefully they learned their lesson. But this team is deep. 37 picks. 37 picks left.
That's just trade leverage.
Yeah. Like, what do you like? I don't like the fact that Dame was available. It's like, and Drew Holiday. It's like, why didn't you just toss the picks, bro?
Yeah, I think. Well, they have Shea. Where are they gonna?
Shea and Dame? My God. They just like Giddey. They love Giddey. They rather just develop and not pay. They're cheap, bro. I'm telling you, they're fucking cheap.
I mean, Josh Giddey's nasty too, bro.
Yeah, the team's like, I'd be worried. I think it's their 1 year too early. They'll be nice this year, but they won't be a contender. They'll just kind of be on that precipice. Next year, they'll be a contender. Unless Shea's just like slapping
Shea's
people.
So nasty, man. So nasty. In the summer with Canada, some
Yeah.
games I was like, holy fuck. This guy, he has the ball on a string, and he's not quick. He doesn't jump high. He's not even that big, really. He's like 6'5", but he's just so under control. He's Luka. He's a Canadian version of Luka, honestly. He can't shoot as well.
He's fast.
He's not as fast, bro. He's not
He's not
that
Luka
fast.
slow. He's not Luka slow, bro.
But
Luka
he's
slow's like
Luka has more skills than Shea.
Yeah.
But Shea is so under control. It's unbelievable, man. He knows he counters all your defensive. You try to make him go left, he knows how to counter it. You try to make him go right, he knows how to counter. His finishing, his touch. Shea is the most underrated. He's not underrated right now. He's, I think, perfectly rated because they rate him top 10. But
you think that's fair?
I think it's fair. He's top 10 from last year. Just like not overall, like in his career. It's just right now.
Yeah, it was ESPN's top 10. They had Shea in there. They didn't put Devin Booker in there. You think he's better than Devin Booker?
Right, last year he was for sure. Overall career, no, not even close.
You think last year's better than Devin Booker?
Just year for year. Oh yeah, he was better than most guys in the NBA last year. Where he averaged like fucking 30, bro. Shea's fun.
10's high. Yeah, that's a lot to average too.
Shea's a killer, and he's from Hamilton, so that's crazy, man. That's actually crazy. Like he's just fucking killer.
Bro, the Canadians are showing out. Like, what the fuck's in the water here?
Yo, pound for pound, we're the best state. Yeah, pound for pound, we're the best state. We're not the best country, obviously, but pound for pound, we're the second best. Clear second best now, though. Clear second best. Yeah. And I think we'll win silver in the Olympics. Once our full team comes, Wiggins comes, all those guys come.
How'd you like Wemby? Because he was looking fucking nice.
He's nice, man.
Nice.
He looks stronger too than he did in the summer. Yeah. I never cared about summer league, anyways. It's always overrated. He just looks strong. I always look at like, does he look fluid?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, he looks fluid. He looks strong, coordinated. Jumper looks smooth, bro. He looks like him and shit look like the next coming of the next GOATs. Not now. It's gonna take him a few years, but they're the next coming. You know, like.
It's interesting. Does Shet get the Ben Simmons treatment because he got the year off for the Rookie of the Year?
Nah, you can't. I mean, Embiid got fucking 2 years off.
Who?
Joel Embiid.
He won Rookie? He didn't win Rookie.
Nah, but he got 2 years off. Motherfucker got 2, not 1, 2.
I'm not a fan of Joel Embiid, though, so I'm not giving any credit.
And look at him now. Yeah, but now he's a GOAT, like a GOAT in the league. Like he's in the top. The highest chair you can be in, he's in it now. And he got 2 years off, and no one says a word. We live in a different time, bro.
He's a borderline top 10 player.
Nah, he's in the MVP, bro. Once you get MVP, you made it.
That was a pity MVP, you know it. That was you came second twice. We don't want to give Jokic like a third because it's historic, so you can get it. He didn't deserve that shit. Second round exit, 21 points, game 7. Pathetic.
That was pretty low. But
come on, man.
He's no help, bro. Tired. Like Maxi's the only help,
bro.
James,
plenty of help.
James is out of there too. What? James is Harden. Where are you gonna go, bro? The Clippers?
He's in Houston right now. During the training camp, he's in Houston right fucking now.
Where is he gonna play in Houston, bro? He's gonna fuck Jalen Green's development.
They don't want him.
Yeah, where are you gonna fit, bro? You can't play Fred's 1, Dylan's 2.
He fucked himself. It's over.
I don't understand where he thinks he's gonna fit. Jabari Smith. They got the Turkish guy. I can't say his name properly.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about. I can't say it either.
And they got Jalen Green. Like, where are you gonna fit, bro? Why are you trying to ruin Jalen Green's development? Even Jalen Green's like, bro. Yeah, I would like to have him, but
he's so selfish. He's gonna get the Carmelo Anthony treatment, but he's gonna deserve it. You know what I mean? They're gonna push him out the league and not sign because of his attitude and because he wants too much money. But he's gonna deserve it because of the way he's acting.
But he looks fat. How does he look fat?
No, he doesn't look fat right now.
Yeah, we'll see about that. I saw him in a shirt. He a little chunk.
He's a Paul Pierce like body type, you know?
Nah, James Harden is jacked. He should be jacked.
Pierce is jacked?
Nah, like James Harden is strong, bro. He goes through contact. He can play through. I know he flops to get the calls, but he can play through contact. He's a really strong dude. He should not have a little chub on him. Be in shape, bro. You get paid trillions.
Yeah, I don't know. He's kind of a baby. I'm kind of over it. I don't even want to listen. It's kind of like the Dylan Dennis, Logan Paul shit. I'm just tired of hearing about this.
Yeah, like he's trying to. You know what's funny is the media doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, they're over it too.
Yeah, like
when the media's over it, you fucked up bad.
Yo,
you know
there's a lot of guys, man, that are trying to create narratives, and then they end up failing creating that narrative heavily.
But what's
You know,
his? I don't get what
his
he's just trying to
narrative
get
is like
Houston.
Daryl Morey snaked me. People just don't care.
Yeah,
You know why people don't care? Because we know you've made hundreds of millions. You didn't look like a player that's worth a max.
I don't care because like you can't just keep going team to team being I don't want to play here anymore after a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he left Brooklyn when the team was stacked. Like
They
you
would have
guys
won.
could have, they would have won.
Yeah. They didn't play. They played like 11 games together, and then was slapping Milwaukee until a fucking injury happened. It's
Yeah,
like, yo, if you didn't even need to play together, just show up.
yeah. It was weird, man. That whole time with Brooklyn shit, the NBA was weird.
Very happy about it though.
Why?
I hate Kevin Durant.
That would have
Honestly,
been a nice ring for him.
nah, it's still a fake ring. It's still like it's not as bad as the Curry ring, but it still would have been like, yo, it's too stacked.
Nah, man. I don't know. He was carrying them, bro. He was fucking carrying them.
If you like 4-1, 4-0 every team, it's in your first year together, it's kind of like, yeah, not really fair.
I think people stopped fearing them. Honestly,
They just weren't good.
they were just playing one-on-one basketball. Literally one-on-one basketball.
Yo,
Like
this is gonna be Phoenix. You don't think it's gonna be Phoenix?
No, I don't, man. I think Phoenix will play good team ball. I think KD is the best team player to have with other superstars because he could do everything. He can shoot. He can go inside. He can create for himself.
Is
He's
he
the
the point
perfect
guard?
player.
Who's the
No,
point guard?
it's not.
Beal?
I don't know who the point guard will be.
Yeah, bro. Like this team doesn't fit.
Well, no, I don't. Bro, that's like what we just said about talent.
Throw them out there and do it. Yeah, but they're not
They'll
going to
figure
win.
it out.
Not in the West. The West is like
The
you
thing
need
is,
to.
the West is really stacked, man. Holy
Yeah.
fuck! Even the
OKC's
Clippers
better
look
than
good. Even the Clippers look good
Oh,
right now.
fuck the Clippers too. As a
Yep.
Toronto fan, you cannot like the Clippers. No
Yes, you
one in
can.
Toronto can like the Clippers because not only did they take Kawhi, that was Kawhi's decision, fine. They took everyone else too.
No,
They took our coaches. They were trying to get Lowry too. They're looking at Fred. All they do is look at our team like, yo, what can we take and recreate 2019?
Well, I think Clippers might, if they're healthy, sleeper pick for a championship.
Yeah.
Kawhi's playing the preseason, bro. I think Kawhi's like, I'm sick of this narrative.
You think so? I don't know.
Yeah. Why is he playing the preseason, bro? He never plays in the preseason. I think
Ty Lue asked him.
I think he's like, no. I think he's just like, yo, no more of this shit. I got it. He's gonna play through injuries. I'm calling it now. He's gonna play through, unless he gets actually hurt. He's gonna play through injuries. He's gonna play through knickknacks. He's not going to rest as much. I give Kawhi 60 games this year, 63, 64 games, which is plenty to get top 6 in the West.
I don't blame Kawhi for skipping games because I feel like he's actually broken. And every time.
I'm not blaming him.
Yeah, so like he's going to miss the same amount of games, in my opinion.
I think this year is the year he's going to play her. He's going to say, yo, I got 2 years left of my prime. It's time to maximize my body. And then retire. And Kawhi wins 2 more rings. Legend.
Oh, yeah, he's in GOAT talk.
Yeah, he's a legend.
4 rings, bro, you're in a GOAT talk. That's easy.
Toronto ring is huge.
Goated.
He was a huge goated ring. His first ring with San Antonio was huge. I still don't think he was the best player on the team, not even close, but he was still massive for them. Massive. And then if he wins 2 more, whoo.
Yeah,
Kawhi's a legend.
I don't think he'll win another one.
Yo, you never know, man. Him and PG are both hungry, man. I think both those guys are hungry. Like hungry, man. They got something to fucking prove.
They've had something to prove for years. Bro, this is why I hate the Clippers. Every year they're like, yo, it could be their year. It could be their year if they're healthy. If they're healthy.
I think Kawhi will be healthy, bro. He'll be like he'll be like he was with the Raptors this year.
Yeah, I hope everyone's fucking healthy. I still don't think they're like that good. They're not the greatest team if they're fully healthy. They're up there. They're like Lakers, Denver level. But I don't think they're
That's all you need.
Yeah.
You just need a shot.
I don't think they're better than either one.
You just need a shot, bro. They just need a shot.
All right. We got like 10 minutes. Yo, what about this? Which team do you think needs the ring the most this year?
Needs it the most?
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
Yeah, for their player narrative.
For their legacy
narrative, yeah.
I think for legacy purposes, or
even
Lakers.
even if like they could break it up if they don't win.
Lakers, I think, for legacy purposes. Denver, I don't think is going to win. They're going to have a hangover. they're still a good team, and I still think they'll finish top 2, 3. I just don't think they're going to win the playoff. So I ask them. It's going to be a year of the OGs, the LeBrons,
Yeah.
Kyries, Kawhis, KDs. Those are the guys. This is the year. I think a team that needs it for their legacy is the Golden State Warriors and the LA Lakers for fucking sure.
Yeah, 4-4 for Curry and LeBron. I think though, if the Golden State's on the edge of breaking this team up, they didn't give Clay the extension. They're still negotiating it. I think Draymond, if he doesn't play well for them, because I guess he was injured, but he wasn't the starting for the preseason. They don't really have lineups with him.
He's injured.
Yeah, I guess he's injured. But like, yo, he's not that helpful to them with Chris Paul. And without Chris Paul, they're not that good.
Yo, they look pretty good in the preseason. But again, preseason.
It's just Curry. Even last year, everyone was kind of like hyped about him. Like, yo, Sacramento wasn't that good. You went 7 games with them, and then the Lakers honestly kind of slapped you.
The Lakers did beat them clear.
So like, Golden State's pretty down. Like, they're not that up right now. It's just Curry.
I don't know, man. I don't think they'll break them up. There's too much legacy there. I think they'll just let them ride into the sunset. They're not going to give them big contracts, though.
That's the thing. Is Clay going to accept a Draymond contract?
Yeah. If you're Clay, where else do you go, bro? Why would you want to leave?
Go to the Lakers.
Yo,
your daddy played there. You have to go.
It'd be kind of sad, man. Like, he just stay with the. It's like the Scottie Pippen when he left to Houston and Portland. It was kind of like, I get it. I was happy he made his money, but like, it's kind of weird. They were good with Portland though.
Yeah, it's all Well, no one stays the full career anymore. Dwayne Wade left. You know what I mean?
Well, I think these guys should do it. They should set the standard, especially Clay and Curry. They're like, yo, they're just such a legacy. Like, we've watched them the last 15 years. It's been crazy, man.
Yeah.
Now it's towards the end.
Curry can go, but that organization wants to win so bad. I feel like that they do some stupid shit.
Bro, the Chris Paul fit. Look, from a logic perspective, it doesn't make any sense. But I think they're gonna make it work, man. The NBA is weird now. It's like there's positionless basketball. You can have 4 guards and a big on the court, and no one's gonna take advantage. The NBA is a totally different league now than it ever was. It's more like, honestly, the NBA is not really like a set league with plays anymore. Like, it's just like everyone runs a free flowing offense.
It's
as many shooters as you got. Almost all the schemes are the same. Little changes here and there, but it's all basically the same. And then there's a team with big men that let the big men take over. And those are the Joel Embiid, Giannis, Sabonis type players. Those guys, like, they kind of run the offense through the big. But most teams, yo, same gun, same play, run and gun, drive and kick, open 3, bang bang, like, less defense. It's just like, the NBA is weird, man. As a fan, it's actually weird. I actually think it's ruining the product.
No, it's way better.
Bro, I think it's ruining it, man. Why do you think season viewership is down?
It's just too many games. It's too many distractions now. There's too many things going on. Bro, I don't care about the regular season at all. Because I know LeBron, I'm like, yo, you're coasting, you're turning it up. And look at the Lakers. They were 13th seed. They turned it up when they needed to, and they made the Western Conference Finals. You know these teams all think like this.
They got to start relegating, bro. Seriously.
That'd be fucked.
Relegate? What do you mean? Montreal needs a fucking team. Vancouver needs a fucking team. Kansas City can use a fucking team. Seattle could use a team. I just gave you 4 cities. Toss them in the G League and be like, relegate.
Yeah, bro. But
why not?
Because then Dame Lillard on Portland wouldn't be in the NBA the next season. That's fucked.
What do you mean, bro?
He'd be relegated.
Like, yeah. Well, get better.
You lose a season.
Get fucking better. That's
your GM's fault.
That's not your GM's fault. That's not your GM's fault. Well, get better, bro. You're going to be last place. Why should you be rewarded for being last place? It is the only time in any sport in the world, in any country in the world, the only leagues in the world where you get benefited for being shit is in Western leagues. North America. There is no other leagues in the world where if you're shit, you get rewarded. You know what? You're garbage. You get the best player next year. What? If you think about that logic, it doesn't make any sense.
There's no drafts.
Exactly. I don't think it works, man. I think you firstly, I have a whole theory on this, is you should allow players to develop through the system. Like, if you're from Toronto, Hamilton, Mississauga, you develop through the Mississauga Raptors system. And you work your way to the NBA. Bro, talent would be crazy, man. It would be like soccer. You'd have so much talent, it would be unfucking-lievable.
I don't think there's a we don't have enough talent. We have plenty of talents.
I don't think so. I think it's very top heavy, the NBA. The NBA needs like 60 guys, bro.
Bro, every
That's
year
it.
there's a new generational guy coming now.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
Wemby's different. Take out Wemby.
Wemby's different. Zion was supposed to be that, so his fat ass.
Zion
ate
was like,
everything.
yeah, but see, like, Zion's not even like now he's disrespected, you know, and it's sad, but it's like he's just disrespected because he had so much hype. Lonzo, all those guys, right? But
Yeah, talent, bro.
the NBA only really, really, truly needs 50 guys.
Yeah,
That's it.
bro. The NBA only needs like 3 main guys that we're watching. Let's be fucking real.
Yeah. In the playoffs, you just need Curry. If you got Curry, LeBron, and then the third one you could debate between like KD,
Giannis, KD, whoever the fuck you want.
yeah, and then the rest of you can fuck off, and
Yeah.
everyone's tuning in. So
this is why the Denver Miami final. I'm like, oh man, I don't want to watch this.
yeah, that was I'm sure for view. Actually, I don't know if they did well for viewership, but that's what I mean, dude. If you let's say, as a Raptor fan, right, you saw these kids develop through the system, like Shea, Jamal Murray.
Yeah, but no one in LA gives a fuck about the guys we develop. Bro, look at the Raptors. We developed the fuck out of everybody.
We will be so hardcore diehards. We'll be like Europe, turning up with fucking flames and fireworks in the arena, and jumping.
We already are, bro. Not every team, but like Toronto is.
Yeah, Toronto is. We're not we're the exception. We're not the norm. So if you want the norm to build, to be like those college atmospheres, you got to give them that love. And to give them that love, you develop those players that you love. And then everyone's tuning in every game because you care so much. You're like, yo, if Raptors lose, we might get relegated. We're going to be watching G League, bro. Like, you're going to care so much.
Maybe. I don't think I give a fuck.
Really?
Yeah. The reason this you're talking about GMs, bro. GMs have to do this. This isn't the NBA's problem. Like Masai does a great job of finding guys, developing them, and not, you know what I mean, and keeping them on the team for years. And that's why we love our guys. You know what I mean? That's why we root for our guys.
Why wouldn't it be the same thing if they were kids? Like, you develop them through the academy. Like,
I don't disagree with this. I'm just saying you just love a draft.
Fuck
like
you're
saying saying that should be our player because we developed him. But like there's gonna be better developmental areas. Fuck the draft.
Fuck the draft. Like, you sign Wemby at 14, you toss him into like the NBA system. Bro, it makes perfect sense. It's like soccer has it perfect. The only problem with soccer is that the top teams have too much money to spend.
Exactly. You can't have a cap.
That's where it's a problem. But if a soccer team, example like Leicester City, scouts all these players,
it's always that one.
Bro, they had like 1,000-to-1 odds.
Yeah,
They scouted all these players. They spent money on infrastructure. They brought them in. They developed them for a year. Then they brought more guys the next year. Then they won the league. That will never happen in the NBA, ever.
But how many times it happened in the Premier League? It's still rare as fuck.
It happens in other high-level soccer leagues. It happens all the time.
That's the issue. There's only one league. Like, no one gives a fuck about the Euro League.
Exactly. Since if it's only one league, then you can easily do this. Easily do it.
No,
you have 2 leagues. You have a B League, the G League, and then you get the NBA.
You need 2 leagues. You need 2 leagues that are watched.
People will start tuning in the G League because you'll be like, yo, these guys are going to make the NBA next. Everyone will be hungrier in the G League because you're like, yo, we win. We're going to the league next year, bro.
Yeah, you know what you should do? You should team up with the Euro League and send the bottom 4 teams there. And literally oust them from the US. Like, go fucking play there. Go earn your way back, bitch. And everyone in the EuroLeague has a chance to come to the NBA.
Yo, it would be so much more fun. You know why they don't want it to happen? Because money.
I think you make more.
They don't want leagues. They don't want teams to go to like cities like Kansas City or like a small city like some random city, like a random city in the US that's like not a big city, like even OKC. They don't want that. I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here. We don't live in a time where that matters anymore. Toss them in a city, as long as it's a city. Like, for example, let's say, like
Vancouver.
Yeah. Vancouver's 100,000% big enough to carry a team that people will die for. I don't understand. They're basing it on like the 90s and stuff. We don't live in those times anymore, bro. Anyone will be diehard. You bring a team to fucking Buffalo. Okay? Yeah. Buffalo Sabres games are sold out. Buffalo Bills games sold out. I don't understand. It's just like, yo, the NBA is just making excuses. They just want to control. They're like, yo, if we have 60 teams to control, that's way more hectic. You know, like
I think they failed too many times, and there's too many teams in their eyes that aren't making enough money, so they have to revenue share.
that's
and
fine.
Yeah,
That's even better for the teams that come up, and you're
yeah,
helping grow the
money.
economy in those countries, in those cities. It's just a win-win-win.
You should apply for the
Commissioner
the
position?
deputy commissioner. Yeah, role.
I really should. These morons don't. They don't. They're stuck to their ways, man. That's the problem with a lot of big companies. They get stuck to their ways. They don't know how to like.
Facts.
And that's why the NBA might become like the MLB. Hey, MLB's dying, bro. Whatever, no matter what anyone says.
Boring fucking sport.
So is F1. If you watch F1, it's boring. So is golf.
Bro. Tournament model's different. All comes full circle. Yo, we hit the hour.
All right,
yeah, that's episode 5. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back episode 6. Maybe we'll have a guest. Maybe we'll be in person. I don't know. Tune in.
Yeah, we'll find out. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace, bro.